The Daring Adventures of Doyle of Clan Doyle. Looking forward to playing a bit of this. Those that were with me moments earlier will know I've just done a live YouTube recording of a preview of the new Commander's Edition 1.9 version coming out for BattleTech. Very excited about that. Yeah! Thank you very much. Garrison just cannot help himself. It's like his mission in life to ruin every intro to every stream I do. I know this is a fact. He has told me. Every damn time. Yeah, so thank you, Garrison. I appreciate the bits, buddy. Yeah, we're going to do some Bannerlord as soon as the game loads in. I've started it up. Here we go. We're getting there. And I can't even remember where we were last time. Oh, we got married, didn't we? We got married. So we got a wife. We're going to start making children. Oh, yeah, I noticed one of the patch notes for Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord last week, I think it was. They nerfed the rate at which you have children. I think I pointed out in my previous stream that on my offline game, my partner was popping out kids like you would not believe. Like, yeah. Like they were outstripping the Irish Catholics at peak, like very, very easily. So yeah, I got 1 million children on that, and then yeah, obviously that was broken. They've now nerfed the rate at which kids are born. So yeah, we're back to normal now. Apparently, we'll see what the rate is now, but apparently it's more reasonable. Infernal's like, wow, Doyle, your last child isn't even 1 year old and you already made a new one. You see, now you joke about that in real life, but actually in the game, like my first child wasn't even 1 when the second child got born. I'm like, hold on a minute, this is not right. This is not right at all. So yeah, in the game, basically, it was yeah, humans were pumping out children at a rate at which humans cannot pump out children, which is a little bit wrong. So apparently they've fixed that now. Right, let's have a look. What do we got? What do we got in the clan? What is in Clan Doyle? Right, so... Okay, yeah, I got married. Oh yeah, because she was super tooled, wasn't she? She had loads of cool stuff. Check out our companions. Okay. Yeah, alright. We got a party of 55. And what was I doing with this? Was I just making a horse archer, like, cheese army? It would not surprise me if I was doing that. Yes, I was making a horse archer cheese army. Excellent. That is the right way to do things. Now, we still got 11 Imperial Palatine Guard and 3 Legionaries that we'll use in the meantime until they run out. But I'm not going to replace those. We are gradually building up our mounted force, because you can take on, yeah, definitely a Mongol. That's right, Garrison. You can take on some sizable forces with this. Hang on a minute. Hang on just 1 minute. Now, I was messing about with stuff. I need to restart the game. Just give me a moment, because I was messing about. You can turn on a cheat console that allows you to access any of the equipment and see and test all of that. And I was messing about with one, and I've forgotten to turn that off before I play that. Now, I don't want to play this campaign with that menu on, so I'm just going to turn that off. Give me a moment to remember where on earth that is. Right, is that? There it is. Change that value back to 0. Save. There we go. Right, I'm just going to relaunch now, because I don't want to, you know, have access to all the cool stuff for this stream. That's supposed to be a proper playthrough. But you might notice I've got a save called Romans, where I was just messing about with stuff, trying to make a Roman legion out of things, which was kind of fun. It's nice to mess around with. But yeah, so right, that's turned that stuff off, and we should be back to normal now. McDog says, haven't picked this up yet, but looks like it could be fun. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this game for a very long time. I played many hours on the last uh, Mount and Blade game. Let me just have a look in my library. So, my most played game on Steam at 2,468 hours is, of course, BattleTech. After that, it's Mount and Blade Warband, 1,903 hours. And then after that, MechWarrior Online, 1,777 hours. Although MechWarrior Online got played more before it was even on Steam. So technically, I've probably played that more than both of those games. But yeah, so, it's my second most played game on Steam, Mount and Blade Warband. Really enjoyed it. And of course, the cool thing with it was all the different mods that just kept adding more life to the game, which is why it got played so much. You get bored of the game, you add a different mod that puts you in a different setting, a different time period or whatever, and then suddenly it's fun all over again. And I kept doing that, and I got a lot of fun out of it. And I'm hoping that with this there will be just as many mods as there were for Warband, and that I'll get just as much playtime and enjoyment out of this too. So, although at the moment, if you're thinking about buying it right now, the game is not finished. It's in early access. It's not in a final state at all. They are fixing bugs at a rate of knots though. They are getting through quite a lot of patches per week, which is quite impressive. So things are gradually getting better and better, but if you're expecting a fully finished product right now, it's not really there yet, and I would hold off until it is finished. But if you don't mind playing early access games with little problems, like so many games these days, if you don't mind that so much and you're aware of what you're getting into, then it's fun, and I've been enjoying it. But as with all sandbox things, there always comes a point in it where you're like, okay, I've done what I want to do now. What should I do? And at that point, I usually start again and just play from the beginning again, or do a different themed thing, and that's what I've been doing. So I played this in its vanilla basic form a fair bit, and then eventually I was like, oh, do you know what? We've got like vaguely Roman themed stuff. I want to make a Roman themed thing, but I don't want to pump in, because now being a full-time dad, I don't have the hours to pump in to grind it all out. So that's why I switched the cheat menu on and just like gave myself some stuff, and away we go. And that made progress a lot quicker that way. I do recommend that if you are of limited time and you just want to try something out. But bear in mind, the fun of this game is in the journey, is my opinion. So cutting out the journey might be removing quite a lot of fun for yourself. So only do it if you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. But yes, it can be worthwhile. Right, let's see. There's a tournament here. Now, what's my health like? Yep, looking good. Let's go do a tournament. So Ryland's mentioned Gears Tactics. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up, because I watched a couple of reviews on that, and it looks quite interesting. If you're into the Gears of War, like, universe itself, apparently it feels very true to that and is good. It's like a stripped down, not quite as complex XCOM, but apparently it looks great, it sounds great, it plays great, it's a nice polished game, and it did look very interesting. I was thinking about picking it up, even though I'm aware that I probably won't have the time to stream it these days, because my streaming time is vastly reduced for a little while I'm full-time dadding. But I was thinking about picking it up anyway to play. Then I saw the price tag on it. It was £50. I don't know what that is in dollars, but that's a lot of dollars. But yeah, £50. I was like, well, you what, mate? You what? 50 quid? I think I'll wait till that comes down in price a bit. I mean, I'm sure it's a great game. I'm sure it's a very enjoyable game. But I'm not quite willing to spend £50 on it. If it was more like 30, 35, I'd probably go for that. But I'm going to wait for that in a sale, I think, because I'm not in a rush. I already don't have enough time to play all the games that I've got and all the new games that are coming this year. So I can afford for my own, well-being anyway. I can afford to wait until that comes down in price and pick it up in a sale. But I will get it eventually, I'm sure, because it did look quite cool. So Ryland says, get it via Xbox Game Pass for PC. Ooh. Oh, so is that a cheaper way of getting it then? So yeah, you just get the Game Pass, and then you don't have to pay $50 for it. You just get it for a temporary amount of time, I assume, for cheaper. That's probably a good tip there from Ryland. That's probably a good idea rather than paying the £50 for it. Infernal says it's like 60 or 70 euros. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot, especially when you look at the new XCOM game, the Chimera Squad that Azakis mentioned earlier. You look at that, and it's like under £20 over here. I think it was like £16 or something. So cheap comparatively, and probably also plenty of fun. Right, well, we're a little bit jerky because it's loading things in at the moment. That should smooth out though. Smooth enough for me to be able to stab that guy off his horse, but still jerking about crazily. Now, last time, I remember I did reduce the settings a bit while I was streaming this, didn't I? Because I normally just run everything on Ultra for playing it off stream, and it works perfectly fine like that. But I might need to drop it if it goes. Now, I'm not dropping any frames according to OBS, so let's hope that was just a start of the round issue. Yeah, let me know if it gets too crazily choppy. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? He called me a rude word. Oh, I want a good old run-up at this. Oh, let's have a tiny run-up. Haha, it's enough. 52 damage done to the Vlandian champion. Right, who's the next scariest? The Imperial Palatine Guard. Yeah, he's got to go. 2 damage? Is that all I managed? 2 damage? Where on earth did I stab him? Right, 59. That's more like it. We got him in the face. Now, we've got to get him before he kills our matey in red to knock him out. There we go. You're knocked out, buddy. So hopefully we won't be facing that Palatine Guard in the next round. And the reason I don't want to face him in the next round is because they've got really good armor and they're very tough. So yeah, myself and the Vlandian recruit make it through to the next round. And even better still, the Vlandian recruit's going to be on the opposite team to me. That's amazing. So I end up with a Vlandian billman, and then we're against a Vlandian gallant and a Vlandian recruit. So one of those is cannon fodder. It should be easy to take out first. Well, that's that over. Good job by our billman there. He did great work taking the tougher of the two opponents out and just left me with a recruit. All right, it's the final. We're up against the Vlandian billman. 108 damage, and he's gone. Once you get to a certain level of skill ability, winning these tournaments is not too tough. So we've won ourselves a nasal helmet over mail coif. I nearly said naval helmet there. That'd be a helmet for your belly button. Probably not much use for those. Probably not going to patent that. Yes, I know you can use X to couch your lance, Garrison. However, pro tip, I recommend not couching your lance in these kind of fights because it's actually quicker and easier to do the overhead stab, and it does plenty enough damage. To get the couching in and for it to work nicely, you need quite a decent run-up, and I find these arenas don't really give you quite long enough of a run-up to make the couching worthwhile. I also find that the overhead stab connects with them far more easily. That might just be my personal preference on the aiming, but it does seem to work out better for me that way. Right, we need to go find ourselves something to smash. Go search around. Oh, there's 14 looters there. Will we be able to catch those? Probably not. We need big piles of things to fight. I mean, oh, no, we have caught them. It might be worth me starting a little mini war with one of the minor factions, because there are, like yourself, there are other minor kind of houses running around, and they'll end up working as mercenaries for the major factions or allying with them or whatever, depending on what they're doing. But if I can find one that's not aligned to anyone and I can start a fight with them, I can have a little ongoing battle every time I encounter them that gives us more of a challenge than just smashing looters all the time. Yeah, we're just going to auto resolve that. That is not worth wasting time on. Oh, hang on a minute. Ooh, I think something's changed. Now, never before when I've auto-resolved fights against looters have I ever lost someone. That perhaps they've patched it to make you more likely to lose troops when auto-resolving now. Because that's never happened before. Okay, so I guess we'll be fighting from now on instead of taking the easy auto-resolve route. Sorry. We're going to take those looters prisoners. We're going to upgrade him. But that's kind of upsetting because we actually did lose one or two cavalry doing that. Now, why has Siona the healer gone back to the bottom of the pile? What's that all about? Oh, because I didn't save after the last time. Yeah, I moved it before. Right, all good. Right, we'll take that loot. Thank you very much. Right, so auto resolves appear to be off the menu for now. Let's go check out the size of this hideout. If it's not too big, I might go smash it. Just one unit of troops there, so we will, in fact, go and smash that. Got to wait until nightfall before we're allowed to attack it. But smashing these wherever you can is a good thing, because you gain a little bit of rep with the local lords and settlements and stuff for doing it. And I just find it less laborious than doing quests for people to gain rep. I prefer to just not do too much of that and instead just smash these little hideouts now and then and rescue people in battle encounters and stuff and build my rep up that way. Ends up being less of a chore that way, I find. Right. Auto-resolving previously was the right thing to do every case unless you were outnumbered, because you never lost a single troop. Always won the fight. But they seem to have fixed that. I mean, it was clearly broken. Like, it should never have been that easy, so I'm glad they fixed it. Right, well, that's the end of that little outfit. We gained some athletics. Nice. So, yeah, we gained athletics and polearm skill, and Zoanna gained some one-handed skill. We had an Imperial Palatine Guard in there with us. That is it just me, or every time you see Palatine Guard, do you want to say Palpatine Guard? Because I don't think I could be alone in that. But yeah, Palatine is what it says. Right. Let's see. Garrison says, no, you're not alone. Yeah. All Star Wars fans probably have that same problem. Right, we have looted the stuffs. There we go. So your relation increased by 2 with local nobles. We also gained some charm. I'm now charm 20. Excellent. Right. I've gained. I can choose an athletics thing. Your quivers will have +2 arrows when you enter battle on foot, or +1 throwing weapon when you enter battle on foot. Well, we don't enter battle on foot very often, but just in case, I'll take the extra arrows. Thank you. Why not? Let's see if anyone else has got skill point. Oh, Zoanna's got a skill point. What am I going to do with her? Has she maxed out steward? She has. Oh man, although what would that get me though? Oh no, I don't know. Should I give bow? We were going horse archery, weren't we? So maybe I'll go bow. No, she's got 0 in that, so she's not going to level up very much from that, is she? What about riding? She's got room to grow on riding. She's good at stewardy stuff, but I don't know if stewardy stuff actually is working correctly or counts for me correctly. Because on my other game, I got all the way up to the point where I chose Reeve, which is supposed to give you +1 companion, but I didn't get +1 companion allowance. It was like it didn't work. So unless that only works. Oh yeah, because it says personal, so that will only work if I personally have it on my character. So that's not much good, is it? All right. Well, we'll put point in bow and gain some points there. Not very many though. All right. Who else we got? Kirislav Frostbeard. Yep, Frostbeard, the guy with no beard. Great big liar. Yeah, nobody else has got any leveling up to do. Right, where am I going to go? What should we do? Let's go to Galend. That way. So, trying to keep an eye out for small factions. I'm going to try to start a mini war with an unaligned minor faction. Hello. Can we smash them? We can smash them. There's only 6 of them. Well, this time I'm not going to auto-resolve, even though there's only 6, because auto-resolving lost me troops last time, and I can win this fight without losing troops. So we're actually going to go beat up on 6 measly looters. It just feels wrong, but we're doing it. Garrison says, the best way to get charm is give people money. Also works in real life. That's how all those ugly old men have those super hot supermodel girlfriends. Right, we are going to send our horse archers into combat. Everyone else can just sit around. This is literally just my companions going into this fight. It's a bit dark. Oh, well, it's a bit too dark. Not shooting very straight, are we? You mind? There you go. Have an arrow to the face. There we go. I actually missed that. Right, spear time. Sod this archery business. We need something more simple for Doyle of Clan Doyle. Pointy stick does the job. Oh, he got shot before I got to stab him. Right, we've won, and nothing of significance was lost except for a little bit of health on me and my horse. He's leveled up. Oh, I leveled up in archery. Somehow I leveled up my archery skill, which is terrible, by the way. I leveled up in spite of shooting poorly. And Georgie Bloodaxe, or Gorgie, however you want to say it. I'm going to say Georgie. He got +1 in riding. Yeah. That's right, Garrison. Chuck stones at him. Give him the rocks. Have some rocks, mate. Right. Let's smash these guys because they're here. Oh, I've just seen some bigger units. No, pay for your crimes. I've just seen some bigger units of looters. There's a 12 and a 17. We still vastly outnumber them. I mean, I'm kind of making it a bit more fair by only sending my companions into the fight. Although it does look like my horse archers back there are firing regardless. Right, can we hit anything? Oh, we hit something! Wow. Oh, yes! We're getting the hang of this archery business. Almost. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. Shoot the tree then. More riding skill, more archery. Excellent. One day we will be a spectacularly skilled Mongol warrior, but not on this day. Right, we're going to go see if we can smash these guys. Come on, fighters all at once. Oh, don't separate. Don't scatter. Ah, right, now, here we go. Faction, Karakurgit. Now, is that a minor faction or not? Let me see. Karakurgit. Let's press N and bring this up. Karakurgit. Right. What are you? The nomadic clan that has resisted all efforts by the centralizing Urkhunid Khans to keep them in one place, give them farmlands and serfs, and force them to give over taxes and military levies. They're treated by other clans with a combination of envy and contempt. They trade and sometimes even intermarry with their settled brethren, but they also do a limited amount of kidnapping for ransom and raiding of flocks, and scoff at those who would blame them for carrying on with the heroic old ways. They're at war with the Khuzait. So, yeah, this looks like they are, in fact, just a minor faction. Have we found someone to go to war with? Oh, well, hold on a minute. They have 80 troops. I have 52. They've got 44 infantry, 30 horse archers, and 6 range. It's the horse archers that worry me. Uh, 25 Karakuzite nomads. Quite a lot of recruits, although there's also a lot of archers as well. Can we do you know what? Let's save and have a crack. Why not? Hello there. Oh, he's an ugly chappy over there. So ugly that he's covered his face with an even uglier mask. Right. My name is Doyle. What shall I go for? Yeah, my name is Doyle, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Denick of the Karakurgit. As far as I know, we have no contract to fight you. No, you haven't. I know your name. It's good to meet. Oh, is it though? Is it good to meet? I'm here to deliver you my demands. What do you want? Well, I offer you one chance to surrender or die. Are you mad? I'm not your enemy, he says. Well, I think we are possibly mad. This could go horribly wrong. I repeat, yield or fight. I love how it gives you a second chance to change your mind and go, oh, no, sorry, I was just joking. I didn't mean die. I meant, isn't that a nice sky? Yeah, you get that option, but we're not taking it. We're going to go fight these guys. I think I'm probably going to get wrecked here. The odds are not in our favour. It's the number of horse archers that concerns me. They have rather more than I have. Although, I do have all those Palatine guards. Yeah, Garrison says you've got this. They're mostly recruits. Yeah, they did have a lot of Imperial recruits. I noticed that. I think it was like 14 of them. Still.
Archers, forward!
This could go horribly wrong for me, all the same. Right, let's get...
Mounted archer cavalry, move!
Get ourselves set up. Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come.
Hold up and kill them all!
Try to distract them a bit. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, that's one down. Yep, shoot me. Don't shoot everyone else. Shoot me, shoot me. Oh, that's another. Just gotta keep stabbing these guys in the face. Nope, that was not a good stab. Need some better stabs. Oh, there's a good stab. Get the poor helpless ones on the ground. Oh, he's got a spear. Crikey. Get rid of that guy. Do you mind? Where are their, where's their infantry? Oh, here comes the infantry. I see. Whoop. A little bit laggy there. Ow. Something hit me. I'm hoping the Palatine Guard are doing good work. Oh, he's a nasty looking guy there. Ah! Do you mind? Probably get stuck in with him. Oh, well, we've distracted him for a little bit. Ow! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Bad times ahead for Doyle. I think Doyle might be going down here. Right, have we evened the odds up? A little bit. We've evened them up a little bit. Not enough. Oh, no. I've been dehorsed. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm down. This is where it could go bad. Right. How are the Palatine Guard doing? They're doing all right. Getting a bit shot up. Oh, everyone's gone ape now. Oh, no. I forgot to take out the general. He's going to be causing trouble. Oh, this is starting to get costly. Come on, stab him up. Stab him up good. Yeah. Good work. Will everybody stop getting shot? Kill these guys. I wonder, one of the downsides with the Palatine Guard, they might have great armor and all that, but they actually only have one quiver of arrows. So they don't remain archers for very long, which is a little bit annoying compared to other archer types. So it looks like a bunch of them have already run out of arrows and are in fact now just wildly chasing things around. They still have some cavalry left, which is very concerning. Oh, this guy went down. Yeah, get wrecked. But I've still got some cavalry left as well. Hopefully we can get rid of them. Looks like I've still got some horse archers left. I'm pretty sure my army's going to be quite decimated by the time this battle's over, but we are going to win, I think. Unless they're one dude. Is it this guy? No, he's one of mine. Where's their one dude that's left? Oh, there we go. He's gone now. We won the battle. It was costly. There's a lot of blood and bodies. And I got knocked out. But we did win. Now, what did we achieve? So we've lost 21, but they lost 58. So, you know, we were a smaller force. Done all right there. There you go. Oh, 3 polearm skill, 1 to tactics. Joanna got 2 to archery, 2 for riding for Kirislav. Did any of my dudes level up? Yes. So 3 Kuzate nomads have leveled, a Kuzate raider, a tribal warrior, 3 tribal warriors, and a horse archer. Not too shabby. We gained 6.1 morale for that, and probably some rep as well. I didn't quite see what that was, but probably a bunch. And we will be able to take their leader prisoner, and we should be able to ransom him for a nice, pretty penny. Hey, oh, congratulations. Your laptop's been repaired, Garrison. Nice. Yes, you are my prisoner now. Now, all of the other people that are part of his faction are now going to be at war with me. So we made a lot of people mad, just so you know. And that's going to be bad if they manage to catch us before we recover. But we're going to try to recover quickly. All right, let's upgrade these guys. Unfortunately, I can't actually keep this many prisoners for long. This is more than I can handle. Maybe, I mean, I could just get rid of all of these, couldn't I? And a Vlandian recruit. One more Vlandian recruit. Right, there we go. So I could... I mean, what you can do is you can just try to race quickly to a settlement and sell them off before they, like, free themselves and run away. But I don't actually think I'm close enough to pull that off. Most of them will escape before too long. Skag Pouch, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Yes, so we'll drop down to what number of prisoners I can manage. And we're going to head straight for the nearest settlement. Look at all this lovely stuff we've got. 4 step horses. That's nice. They're going to come in very handy. Particularly for upgrading my dudes to the mounted troops. Right, I noticed there are some saddles here as well. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's got a saddle. Oh, actually, apart from Zoanna, who came with Imperial Scale Barding. That is quite unfair. I feel like I'm going to steal her barding. This is mine now. Thank you. You can have my Southern Common harness as a wedding gift. Oh, hang on. Is that better? Yes. In fact, you can have a fine step harness, which is slightly better. All right. You see... It's good to have saddles. It's not good to not have saddles. So just getting all these fixed up once I have the opportunity. Because obviously fighting peasants and looters, you don't have many opportunities to loot saddles because they don't tend to have horses ever. So fighting these minor faction armies is a good way to get hold of some better stuff. And, you know, there is a whole bunch of better stuff I can... get my paws on here. What's this? Large bag of arrows. What have I got? Barbed arrows. I think my barbed arrows are better. Yes, slightly. What have these got? That's just ordinary arrows, isn't it? All right, let's get that upgraded to a large bag. You've got barbed, you've got barbed, you've got normal arrows. What splintered arrows? Splintered arrows don't sound like a good thing, but they seem to have the exact same stats as just ordinary arrows. I think everyone's at least got ordinary arrows, haven't they? Right, let's just grab all of that remaining loot. I just want to have a quick look, because there's been a patch since I last played. Sometimes they realise, oops, that item should have had different stats, and they fix stuff, and it means stuff that you'd previously written off as rubbish sometimes suddenly becomes good. I just want to have a quick look, make sure there's not any stuff that I could be using that's better than what I currently have equipped. Doesn't look like it. Oh, hang on. Get rid of that light royal mace, because I want her to have a spear. Hardened western long spear, that'll do. Makeshift kite shield. Now, definitely going to have better shields than that in the form of these things that we've picked up. So we're going to equip those. Jagged spear, splintered jagged spear. Sounds like it should be worse, but actually is the same as a jagged spear. Western short spear. No, not better. Okay. Now, I don't remember the splintered stuff being in there before. Maybe that's something they've started adding in, more of the item types. But the stats don't appear to be different, because a step bow is the same as a splintered step bow right now. I assume eventually the stats will differ. But yeah, as I've said before, this is a work in progress. Stuff is being added and changed all the time. So, you do see almost constant changes. Right, we'll get that shield equipped. You need a spear. We've got what's better? Pierce 22, thrust 22, thrust 29. Thrust 29. You see, again, the stats are the same here. In fact, they're not quite the same. The splintered jagged spear is slightly lighter than the crude jagged spear, but for some reason the crude jagged spear is worth more at the moment. Stuff like this, obviously, you just know that isn't as intended and is going to get fixed. So that's why it's worth checking. Just make sure you're using what is currently better than other stuff, because it does change. Right, so what's that? A Midlands Palfrey. Is that better or worse than a step horse? Kind of close, but I prefer more speed, and the Midlands Palfrey has more speed. Right, so Sionna the healer was missing a shield and now has a shield. Right, we've upgraded our dudes now. Let's go to Pravend for now, because my health is bad. We're just going to wait here for some time. Might need to buy some more food. But we need our troops to recover. Actually, that reminds me. Ransom the prisoners. I'm just going to ransom them all. Nice. We've got a bit more money. And then, is there an arena fight to be had here? No, there isn't. So we'll just keep waiting for a little bit longer. Just want to get over 30%, just so that if I have a fight, I can actually take part in it myself, rather than just having to send my troops in. I'm going to go chase these looters while I'm on low health, because they're easy to smash up and get some stuff from. Who are you? Crass of the Forest People, just all on your own. It's just one dude on foot currently raiding this village. Okay. I'm not going to get involved there. If I defeat one dude, I'm not going to get any cool stuff from that, am I? So we'll move on. We'll leave him to his business of single-handedly raiding a village. We're going to attack these looters. Skagpouch says, I was going to mention that minor faction was probably allied with a major one. I didn't notice that it was. I had a quick look. It actually just looked like they were only at war with a faction and didn't have any allies. So I think hopefully I'll get away with it. Oh, that's a tree. See, as much as I keep complaining about how terrible I am in bow skill at the moment, trouble is the only way to get it better is to use the damn bow. Whoops. So I've got to use it to improve it. Apparently I hit a horse there. There are no enemy horses, so that was clearly a friendly. I think I've killed a good number of looters with my bow this time. Not bad. Right. What did we gain there? 1. I gained a point in tactics as well, though. Nice. Okay. Skag Pouch says they did nerf bows last patch, I think, so arrows seem to fly slower now. Aha. I don't think I've played since the most recent patch because I've been testing BattleTech thing instead with my spare time. So yeah, there are a few things that are going to be new to me, I think. Right, we'll take all your lovely stuff, thank you, and we're going to go to Galend. There's 17 Sea Raiders there. What state is my party in right now? Not sure if I should fight the Sea Raiders or if that's going to be very, very bad. Ah, this is new. There's a declaration of war alert. That started happening now. Yeah, the Karakurgit have declared war on Doyle. Yes, that's just the minor faction. Nobody big has declared war on me, so we're okay at the moment. Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. Oh, we're going to be fighting rather more of these than I intended. Apparently the power level's in our favour. So let's see how this goes. Right.
Infantry, forward!
Really, is that the sum total of my infantry? 6 blokes with swords. Okay, lads, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Time to send in my companions. See if we can waste some time while these guys get peppered with arrows from my Palatine Guard. Oh god, they've all got javelins. Oh god, no. Leave me alone. Right, retreat. Run away. Run away. Everybody run away. So we lost somebody. Quite know who that is. My horse appears to have a javelin in the side of its face. Doesn't seem to be too fussed by this, so I'm going to call that a win. I'm going to get rid of those javelins. Right, we're sending the cavalry in again. Just want to get them to waste their javelins by missing my cavalry rather than smashing my useful troops. We're sending the horse archers in as well now. And I think they're running out of javelins now. Oh god. Will I hit anybody with my spear? There we go, we got one. That was a very satisfying scream. Uh-oh. No. Doing it wrong. Oh no, don't let him stop you. What are you doing? There you go. Rescue. Oh, you're in so much trouble there, matey. Ow. No. I'm wrong. I got it wrong. I'm in trouble. Coming back for more, though. Oh, God, no. Rescued by whoever that was. Thank you. I was fine, though. I had that fight. It was all under control. There we go. We won. We're all good. A very enthusiastic scream coming from my missus there. She's very happy we won that battle. I think she's pregnant as well. She's fighting pregnant. Doing fine though. Right, so yeah, nice win. We didn't actually lose a single troop. That was quite lucky for fighting Sea Raiders, to be honest. Sea Raiders can be pretty nasty. So we did rather well there somehow. And there's some stuff. Oh, there we go. So now there's a cracked northern shield. That's definitely got worse stats, lower hit points. That wasn't in previously. Hardened north. Yeah, so they're starting to put in the weapon variations. We used to have this in Mount and Blade, didn't we? You know, sorry, Mount and Blade Warband. We used to have the variations of the weapons. You know, they'd have varying quality of weapons. So it looks like that's been added in now. Oh, rusty mail chausses, however you say that. It's a French word, so I'm going to call them shoes because that's an English word. Rusty mail shoes. I'm going to wear them. They're an improvement for me, and they go with my nice shiny armor quite well. So thank you very much, Sea Raiders, for your shoes. Right, there's armor level 15 helm. I don't think anyone's got a helm that's that low quality, have they? Nah. Nope. Oh, in fact, I won something recently, didn't I? What did I win? Nasal helm over male coif. Is that an improvement for anyone? 22. No, doesn't seem to be, does it? No, I think everybody's got far better helms than that. All right, then. I will just yoink all of this stuff, and that'll be something to sell when I can be bothered to get around to it. How's the party doing? Sienna the healer, not too healthy. Needs to heal herself. I'm pretty sure I can handle 10 more Sea Raiders, though, if it comes to it. Oh, God. It's going to be a few more than 10 Sea Raiders. They've got reinforcements. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. And the odds are still heavily in our favour. As soon as it lets me see it. Yeah, there we go. Very heavily in our favour. We'll do this. But yeah, I was saying, oh, God, because I just saw there's a fully scary Sea Raider hideout nearby. That means there's going to be a lot of Sea Raider stacks around there, so we've got to be careful. Don't want to get caught out by more than we can handle. Oh, here come all the things.
Archers, forward!
Our archers can do.
Horsemen, move! Cavalry, move!
If we can distract them with the cavalry. Oh, God. Did not go well for somebody. Somebody got dehorsed immediately. Right, I managed to stab a couple of them in the face. Ow! Do you mind? I don't seem to remember growing a javelin out of my back before this battle. I think that's a new addition.
Double charge!
Oh, this guy looks like he's running away. Can't have that, can we? No, no. Let's get our horse archers involved now. Just continuous hail of arrows coming in. Oops. There's a little bit of a lag there. Stab him in the face. Right, I think we've done them all. Yes. I think all that happened is a couple of companions got wounded there. Yeah, so Zoana and Gandarina the Black got wounded. That were all right. I've gained another point in tactics. Nice. We did show them. We showed them good. Fishing harpoons. They're so horrid. Yeah. In my back. They're definitely horrid in my back. Right. Let's upgrade our stuff. I need to get these Kuzak nomads engaged at some point so I can actually get them to not be scrubs anymore. But to achieve that, I will actually have to send them into a fight at some point, which at the moment I've been avoiding doing because they're probably going to get their butts kicked. As soon as we get some looters, though, we'll go smash some looters with them. 16 Sea Raiders. Oh, hang on a minute. No, no, stop that. My health is so low that I would not be allowed to take part in the fight. So we'll just dodge the fights here for now. That's a lot of Sea Raiders around there. I want to get up to about 30% before I get stuck in again. Oh, there's some looters there. Oh, close enough. Let's leave. Let's just go take on these looters, because if I can just fight the looters and nobody else, if we can split them up. Right, we'll chase you that way. And then we're going to cut in on you. Yeah, we got you. We got you. You're in trouble now. Right, because I want to get my my infantry involved on this one. Try to level some of them up, although a lot of them will probably die in the process. I was going to say that when I was doing the BattleTech video earlier, Garrison. I had it in my head and then I completely forgot to say it. Right,
Footmen!
let's
Forward!
send them forward.
Bowman! Forward! Mountain! Move! Footmen! Kill them all!
I mean, a lot of these are still going to die to the archery. Good that these guys will have some backup, but they need it, otherwise they'll die. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, they're not going to be able to catch these guys, are they? Right, hopefully at least one of these dudes killed somebody. Let's find out. Yes, 2 Kuzate Nomads have been upgraded. Yay. Okay, so we can get them mounted. Obviously, I want them all to be horse archers. Oh, was that 3 in total? I don't know. No, I think it was 2. Yeah, so 4 more of those guys to either get killed or level up. Alright, let's go see if we can snatch these looters. I want to check see if there's a tournament going on at Galend, although at the moment my health is too low to actually fight a tournament. Yeah, Vlandian Sergeants are pretty damn good. They are pretty damn good. I think they're not quite as good as the Imperial Legionaries in terms of armour, but they're certainly not shabby either. I think they're right up there, like amongst the best foot units. They might be the best or maybe the second best after the Imperial Legionary for the standard factions. But yeah, they are great. They're absolutely great. My favourite though has been the Fian champions, and of course the horse archers of any faction are great. But for foot troops, the Fian champions are absolutely amazing archers with a huge range because they use the longbows, I believe, and I'm a big fan of those. Black J Mask, thank you very much for the follow. Where was I going? Oh yeah, we were going to Galend to see if there's a tournament I can take part in, but if there is, I might have to just chill for a bit and get my health up. There is a tournament. Okay, let's wait here for some time. Sometimes doing this results in the tournament happening without you, which is a shame. Sometimes you can get away with waiting for a bit, get your health up, and then obviously take part in the tournament in much better condition. Oh, hang on a minute. This guy is someone I need to talk to, so I'm just going to have a quick chat with this dude. Part of the original quest chain. Hello, my name is Doyle. That's a very nice crowned helmet you got there. Wouldn't mind one of them myself. Alright, can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? He says, it was a victory of the kind that is almost as bad as a defeat. We'd given an oath to the Empire, to join them if attacked. It seemed clear to me that we should have honoured our oath, that the Britannians and Sturgians were aggressors. But there's always room to argue details. Ultimately, our barons did not wish to fight with the Empire, so they resisted coming to its help. Neretzes, when he heard we were hesitating, sent us a message calling us cowards and traitors. You say that to a Vlandian noble at your peril. Neretzes should have known what he was doing. We joined the Sturgians. I did not fight in the battle. I stood on a hill telling my commanders where to go and who to attack. And we did rather well, I think you've heard. Still, we took losses, heavy losses, gained little. For this, the barons blamed me, even though it was their idea to fight. I learned that day that a king should always lead, never follow, but it was a bitter lesson. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave now. Goodbye. Let's go back here. Right, tournament's still there. Can I get away with waiting a little bit longer, get a little bit more health before taking part in the old tournament? Can I get up to 80%? I can. Right, quick before it goes dark. We've not done a save in a while, have we? Let's do that quickly. Right, we are going to fight another tournament. So we're only at 83% health. So I might fail this horribly, but we'll give it a crack anyhow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not the most skilled with these weapons, he says, as I chop the leg off that Vlandian champion with ease. No, no, don't shoot your crossbow at me. Yes, get wrecked. I think I'll have your sword, thank you very much. Shame I can't have your crossbow. And, do you know what? I might just let my crossbow dude deal with this guy. Oh, that did not work out. No, not going well. Ow! Where's his quiver? There it is. Quick, grab the quiver! Dodge, 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 he's reloading. Hi there. Ow! Oh god, no. Quick, grab the quiver. Reload. This is bad. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Oh! Yeah, alright. Granted, I was messing around and I nearly paid for my my messing around. I was on no health there. But I enjoyed myself anyhow. I would say it was worth it. Amnon the Silent is definitely silent after that spear went through his face. The Honor the Healer. Yes, you're in my party. It's a little bit disappointing that that's all it takes to smash you in. Romand and Ergerand look like they're well armoured. Oh, and yeah, they're against us. Yeah, this is the round where we get knocked out. There's no way I'm going to smash these guys. Gandarina the Black is not very well equipped. Because she's one of mine. She's just got a Gambison. And look at these guys coming in their full, proper knightly armour. Oh, maybe. We might be able to do it. We might. Get stabbed in the face. Oh, ow. That hurt. Yes. Oh, no. He knows my tricks. Ha-ha! We're through! A little bit covered in blood, but we're through. Okay, the final against Gandarina the Black. She's mine and she's rubbish. Oh, no. It's a bill. I'm not very good with these. Oh, God. Nor is she, though. And she gets one-shotted in the chest. Okay, we won. And we have ourselves a segmented skull cap over male coif. Very snazzy. Let's see what hit points that has. Lazy says 100% luck. No argument from me, Lazy. No argument from me. I shouldn't have made it past that first round when I was messing around, really. I was like a millimetre of health somehow. Right, do you know what? I haven't done any trading in a while, have I? I should probably sell some of this rubbish I'm carrying around. I think I'll keep those just in case at any point in the future I require them. Yeah, they can go. I've got a lot of those. Wooden hammer, blacksmith hammer. Yeah, we don't need any of that. I'll keep the light royal mace because that is very valuable right now. Maces are, of course, good against armor. You know, anyone that knows your medieval history or stuff about weaponry will know that a good way of smashing in plate armor is with a mace. So I'll keep that should I require one in the future. Let's get rid of these. I'll keep the shields just in case. They can go. They can go. Oh, I've got spare barbed arrows. Okay. You can have that. Simple javelin. Yeah, that can go. Alright, we'll keep all the food because we need food. That keeps us alive. We'll sell all of this rubbish. Ooh, a fine pilgrim's hood. No thanks. Padded cap, tattered open padded coif. Oh, hang on. What's my town outfit looking like? No, that's not an improvement, so they can go. Oh, hang on a minute. A fine scarf. Yes, let's have a fine scarf for my town outfit. Oh, look at that. More snazzy now. Oh, yeah, I've got a Botanian mountain blade, haven't I? As my weapon for when I'm walking around towns. That is an awesome sword to have. What else can we get? A frayed military tunic. That's better than what I'm wearing. Let's stick that on. Oh, there we go. Got some shiny bits on that. What about my boots? 17. They're slightly lighter, so let's get some wrapped shoes from a town outfit. Anything else? No. What about? Oh no, she's all right as she is. You could do with a cloak. Where were the cloaks? There we go. Yep, fine scarf for you, sir. Do I have improved armor? No, that's not an improvement. Oh, that is though. Hang on a minute. Is that an improvement for me even? Fine rugged gambeson. No, it's not because it's heavier and it's the same as what I'm wearing. Yeah, they've definitely changed the stats on some of these. Yeah, because obviously fine stuff is in there now, so that's going to be better. Arm wraps. Oof. Well, I don't have anything better that's wearable in town than arm wraps, do I? Wrapped shoes. There you go. Oh, God. Legs are all hanging out now. Oh, you've not even got a helm. Oh, I just sold the helm, didn't I? Well, we can upgrade your scarf to a fine scarf, and I can buy back the helm that I just got rid of. There it is. Oh, there's 3 of them, in fact. I'll buy them all back. They're all required. See, I haven't really done much in the way of fighting in towns, but I like to be prepared just in case. I assume at some point in time, I'm going to have a fight in a town, and if my companions are tooled up, I will have an easier time of it than if they are not tooled up, obviously. So I think it is worth just checking their gear and making sure they're, reasonably well equipped. Now then, we have an issue here. No, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to make him wear. Slightly more body armor, but less leg and arm armor. To be honest, in a town fight, that's probably more useful to have the body armor, isn't it? Let's get tailored scarf for you and buy back one of those helms. There we go. Oh, this guy doesn't have a melee weapon for when we're in town. That's not so good, is it? So we'll give him one. Falsivor the Loud. We've gotten killed very quickly. He's just having to use his fists if we get into trouble. Northern layered cloth. That's actually quite good. I'll leave that on. And tailored scarf. Boots. We can improve your boots with some wrapped shoes. What have you got? Short sword, rugged gambeson, arm wraps. Right. So your shoes need improving. And you need a cloak. And you need a helmet. Oh no, are we out? We're out of helmets. I believe this was mine anyhow, so we'll chuck that on. Very fetching. Lovely, yeah. She looks like one of those 1930s American football players to me right now. Right, and you were the last in line, weren't you? So everybody's got stuff now, although I don't have gloves. Whatever, we'll be fine. Right, we're going to sell all this rubbish that we discarded. Various other people. Imperial Horseman boots. Quite valuable considering the stats of rubbish on them. Makes me a little bit suspicious. We'll sell that cow. That's quite a good price for a cow, 286. We'll keep the hog and the sheep for now. Sell all of these. Yep. Don't need any of this stuff. Absolutely appalling stats on all of that. Right. Okay, we've got a lot of... Oh, hang on. Anyone have a gloves improvement? No. 9. Ah, there's an improvement. These are 10. Right, these are the lightest. Don't really work very well with that tunic, do they? Look a bit weird, but never mind. They're an improvement in stats, so he's having them. You can have those. And you can have those. There we go. That's everybody improved. Right, sell a big pile of rubbish now. All right, that can go. That can go. These can go. All of this can go. Hang on a minute. Worn studded step leather. That's not something you can wear in towns. No, it isn't. But somebody might have worse armor than that. Yeah, in fact, most of my guys have probably got worse armor than that. Not an improvement for Kirislav Frostbeard or for Gandarina the Black, but is it for Falsivor? Yes, it is. Right, you can have that. There you go, looking kind of like a wildling, except for the helmet. Oh, in fact, I've got more of that. So you can have some as well. Yeah, nice. And that's the lot now, isn't it? I think everybody had decent helmets, didn't they? 24. What's you're the lowest, aren't you? At 26. So, yeah, right. I'll just sell up these leather gloves. That military tunic, that northern layered cloth. You see now, they're actually improvements, aren't they? At least for Siona the healer. Let's go. Give you a military tunic. There we go. Very snazzy. And of course, these are wearable in town, so we've now got some slightly better stuff freed up there. Northern layered cloth. I'm going to have that for me, thank you. All right, that'll do. Enough messing around. We will get 8,000 dinars for all of this messing around. So, you know, I feel like that was time well spent. Feeling quite rich now. Right, what can we do here? I don't want to do any of your things. Stuff for stinking merchants. I want fighty things. Let's ransom the prisoners before I forget. Right, what's our clan level? Clan tier 2 right now. So I need to keep doing battles and tournaments to get my clan tier up a little bit more, so we can build our renown and eventually get another companion. Right, where to next? Let's go to Jaculan. I'm going to head vaguely. It will take me a good while to get there, but vaguely towards the what are they called now? Khuzaits, where the horse archery dudes are, because I want to pick up some more of their tier 1 troops. Because as I said earlier, my intention is to have a nice horse archer army here. As horse archers are completely overpowered. Right, is there any stuff I want to buy? Now that stuff has changed and is different. Yes, that's way out of my price range. About armor. Oh, look at that Western crowned helmet. It's rather more than I can afford, but looks nice. I have a close up. I like this feature. You can click and get a nice rotating view of items now. It's a small touch, but I like it. And then if you want, you can interrupt and just scan around at your heart's content. But I mean, look at the design on this. I think they've done a really good job on some of the graphics in this game. That just looks beautiful. I wish I could afford it, but I can't. I'm far too poor. One day we will be King Doyle of Clan Doyle, but right now we can't afford a crown. I'll have to make do with this this dustbin with holes in it that I found. Right, can we get better armor? Woven leather vest. No, is that wearable in towns? No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, but the Western noble dress is wearable in towns. I could wear one of those. Not sure I need that though. Cavalier boots are quite expensive for only 3 extra armor. I think I'll give that a miss. So yeah, really, there's not anything I want from here. Do they have a tournament? They do have a tournament. We're on 97% health, so I may as well just wait a little bit, get up to 100%, and then we're going to go to the arena. Give it a save because it's been a little while. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I never mentioned to you guys that I wasn't around last week because I couldn't actually sit. I managed to do my back in really, really badly, and I couldn't lie down or sit, so I spent most of last weekend just walking about because all I could do was stand. That still hurt, but that hurt less than sitting or lying down. Yeah, genius, eh? Yeah, and the reason I did my back in, I was using a Baby Bjorn baby carrier the day before. Now, it's like apparently a really good brand, very popular, but both myself and Shell have found that it just causes back problems. So don't get Baby Bjorn baby carriers. They're not good. It's taken till about yesterday for my back to be usable again. It's been very painful. So yeah, that's no fun at all. So that's why I couldn't stream last Saturday. Right, this is just a one-on-one sword fight we've got going on here. Ow! No, I screwed up. Mistakes were made. What is this guy? A Vlandian Gallant. Yeah, he seems a bit more skilled than I am. Punch him in the face. Repeatedly. Oh god, no! Why? Why does it do that? Sometimes after punching him in the face, my shield doesn't raise properly. Whew, we got through. And I gained a level. Excellent. I feel like I deserve a level for beating that guy. He was tough. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So two times where I took loads of damage. I thought my shield was up, and it was not up. Right, skip that round. Right, this is a 4-way, every man for himself. 2 people go through. So what I'm going to do is very bravely run away and let some people eliminate each other first. Yeah. Go fight each other. Don't fight me. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! There we go. All good. We're through. Ow! Get wrecked. Right, so now it's 2v2. Oh god. Crossbow. And bills. Oh no, ouch. No, you're not blocking right. You fool. Okay, saved by the AI. Oh no, oh this is bad. This is very bad. This guy is going to kill me, and I'm out of the tournament. There we go. Yeah, no shield. No. Oh, well. we did not make the final. But Gandarina the Black made the final, and she was unsurprisingly eliminated by Un3 because she's rubbish. As one of my companions, not very well equipped. Never mind, we had to lose a tournament eventually, didn't we? Right. Where am I headed? Let's go for Charis next. Let's do the circuit. What are you? Company of the Golden Boar. I mean, I no way I can take them on right now, but they've got the same colour banner, I think, as the guys I started trouble with, you see. So I was a little bit worried they might be coming for me. Those guys are going to come for me eventually. There will be some recompense. And I've just got to hope I've got a big enough army to fight them off by the time that happens. Right. Okay. What are we going to do here? Get our archers up on the hill.
Move! Cavalry!
My cavalry archers there.
Move!
And
Infantry!
I want to get the infantry involved. In fact, let's just tell the infantry to charge. Because these guys are going to get mown down. Oh, God. Chucking rocks at us. Right, I appear to only have 2 Khuzait nomads standing at this point. I might have lost a bunch of them. Hopefully some of them gained experience though. Oh, come on. Spear not long enough. Hey, that's all of them dead. Right, yeah, so we lost 2 Khuzait nomads, but it looks like the other 2 did level up, so at least I have eliminated all of my foot troops at this point, I think. But we are going to have to go pick some more up to get our fully mounted army. There we go. Yeah, so they're all mounted archers now. Still got 9 Imperial Palatine Guard though, so I'm going to have to get them killed by accident at some point. Definitely not on purpose. Hope they didn't hear me. Yeah, because I want a fully mounted force. Because you go so fast as well. As I explained in a previous episode, when your entire force is mounted... see if I can earn some credibility by assisting this army in defeating this single looter. Yeah, we're playing this battle. I was saying, so the more mounted troops you've got in the army, the faster your army will go. And plus, if you've got non-mounted troops, you can have excess horses in your inventory, and they will allow your non-mounted troops to travel faster on the map, even though you get to mount them in battle. You know, they count as mounted for the purpose of moving across the map, which all increases the speed of your party, which is nice. Oh, I can rescue a couple of Vlandian crossbowmen. Why not? Why not? We'll add them. All right, 21 looters there. Yeah, we're going to go for them. Pack mules for life, says Lazy. Yeah, nice and cheap. Carry a lot of stuff. What is that, Lazy? Clearly stuff that's not getting read out. Garrison says, free troops are free. That is true, Garrison. They certainly are.
After me!
Right, everybody follow me. So, we want archers there. I don't actually have any infantry anymore, do I? So you go there, you go there. And I suppose we'll go get our companions leveled up and them in. If I can hit anything from all the way back here. Probably not. Oh, that was way over them. Well, that looked like it dropped near the middle of them. No, that's a million miles away. Oh, we got one! Hey! Celebrating that because it's so unlikely I'll actually hit anything at this range. My bow skill. Not a big user of the bow. In like Bannerlord, I mean, look, everybody knows that it's a very OP way of playing this game is to use the bow all the time. And because of that, in the previous game, I didn't do it that much. I preferred to not use it because it was not really enough of a challenge. But then after playing almost all of my time on that game, barely using bows, I've decided on this one, do you know what? I should probably, you know, learn how to do that. Might be something different. As you can see, I have no trouble stabbing people in the face with spears because I've done a lot of that in Warband, but not so much using the bow. So this is the new skill we're trying to pick up. Oh, did you see that shot though? Did you see that? He's a goner. Yeah. So it's something different for me. It might not be different for a lot of you that abused the horse archery stuff in Warband, but I didn't so much. So I kind of want to abuse it in this game as a consequence. And don't feel too bad in doing it at the moment, anyway. The only thing more OP than a bow is a mounted bow. That is exactly correct, Skag Pouch. Exactly. Right. We got ourselves a nice fat pile of loot again. 49 looters. 49 looters. Yeah, we're taking that on. Oh, and 50 looters. Yeah, we're doing this. We are doing this. I'm glad there's some bigger looter stacks around now because that was kind of frustrating before. It's hard to find big piles of looters.
Horse archers! Forward! Cavalry, move! Bowmen, move! Cavalry, kill them all! Mount the charge!
Kind of couldn't miss with that pile there for a moment. Oop. Up. Don't let them reach the archer's line. All good. You're getting some. Oops. Starting to run out of arrows now. Oh, right, onto the spear. Time to stab some skulls in. To be honest, it is good to use a variety of weapons in this because, you know, earning skill points in things is what levels you up. Speaking of which, I leveled up a bit ago, didn't I? I should go spend my points. And obviously, you know, you've got archery, you've got single-handed melee, you've got two-handed melee, you've got pole arms, you've got crossbows, you've got throwing weapons. So using a variety will level you up a bit faster, you know, because you get the quick, easy level up points. So you know, I gained a point in bows and a point in pole arms. If I'd only used one or the other, I'd probably have just got a single point there, and therefore I'd level up slower. So it's kind of worth it. All right, well that's one big pile of looters defeated, but there are more to come. Oh wow, we upgraded to what's that? A Vlandian hardened crossbow, man. Nice. I've not actually used the Vlandian crossbows before. Have a look at their path. So after the hardened crossbow, you get Vlandian sharpshooter, and that's the end of the tree. Nice. So pretty cool. Well, yeah, these are the ones that Garrison was talking about earlier. The Vlandian Sergeant, they are great. They're really, really good melee troops, but I think not quite as good as the Imperial Legionaries. If if you get these guys. I think they're slightly better. It's close. I mean, the Vlandian guys are better at dealing with cavalry because they've got longer spears than the Imperial Legionary has. But the Imperial Legionary, I think, has more armor. And therefore, they will last longer in a fight. Right, let's go take on this pile of 50 looters down here. Does the AI friendly fire? I think it's possible, like, but for that to happen, you'd have to like ride through a load of your archers all firing at once. I don't know. I haven't really noticed myself getting hit by friendly fire that hasn't gone into my shield. It usually just seems to go into my shield, I think. So it's a good question though. I would also like to know the answer of, to that. Certainly, they're better at not shooting you than things were in Warband. Oh wow! Look at that pile there. Oh, I managed to miss. What? How am I shooting over them? Give me a smaller reticule, please. Ow! Somebody's lobbing rocks at me. Are these guys really running away already? We better get the Kurgit, or whatever they're called, Kuzate. Oh, I forget now. They changed things. Horse archers involved. Wow, this guy's eaten 2 arrows already. Oh, failing to hit him with the final one. There we go. 3 arrows to take that guy down. And where are the remaining enemies? Must be one left. Everyone's running this way. I guess he's over here. Oh, he's down. Poor little guy. Either that or he escaped. Right. 3 level ups? Oh yeah, I need to remember to level up my character. Keep forgetting, don't I? Nice. That leveled up. Maybe one of my companions? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Right. Go to my character. Oh yeah, one guy managed to escape the battlefield. Cheeky. Right, what have I got? Just a focus point to spend. Might spend it on riding. Got plenty of room on leadership. Pole arms. I do use pole arms a lot. Athletics and actually smithing could be good, but I've not done much of that. Let's go in pole arm. Or riding. Yeah, riding. There we go. Decision made. Oh, hang on. I meant to check see if anyone else had leveled up as well. Hold on. Frostbeard. What's he got? Yeah, can choose a skill for riding. So squires, +2 to party size, or sharpshooter, accuracy improved by 15% while on horseback. Well, we're going for horse archers, so it's got to be sharpshooter, obviously. Anyone else? No. Okay, we're all good. Quest logs flashing at me. There we go. I feel like this guy shouldn't be allowed to escape, so we're going to auto-resolve this. Oh no, he's not fighting. He's decided rather than taking on the warband on his own, he will just surrender. Smart guy. Right, let's go to Charis, sell our prisoners. See if there's an arena fight. No, there isn't. Okay. Can't be bothered to trade right now. Sargot is next, I believe. Go there. Oh, more looters. Oh, go for those 19 in a bit. We'll catch these 14 first. Heavy cataphracts are the worst thing I've come across, says Garrison. What in terms of being super scary, are they?
Archers!
I don't actually remember encountering them much at all. I remember one or two fights where they've like been some, but they didn't have many. It was like, you know, they had like 3 of them, and so that wasn't really that hard to deal with. Ow. But yeah, I don't think I've had a fight where there've been absolutely piles of them. Ow. Ow. These looters are moving quite slowly. Even so, I still can't hit them. Let's go for the spear. Correct. There we go. Just, get all that lovely experience, well, as much of it as possible for my companions. Do you know, one thing I feel in this version at the moment is the companions seem to level too slowly. I feel like companions level too slowly and time passes too slowly. It's like when you have kids, like it seems like you're never going to see them grow up because you'll get bored of a campaign before, you know, they hit the age of being able to join your armies. So time doesn't seem to pass quick enough for me. And yeah, the other thing is my companions just always, they just feel like it takes such a long time to get them just leveled up a little bit, you know, no matter how you choose to do it.
Horsemen attack!
Okay. Again, I'm just going to send my companions into this fight. I want them to get as much experience as possible. One of the things I used to like doing on Bannerlord, so some of you will remember the Gecko Kujo mod, I think it's called, which basically puts you in feudal Japan for Mount and Blade Warband, and I had a lot of fun with that, where I basically played a game where I used nothing but companions. Just went around and I gathered up all the companions. I just made them into like traditional samurai, basically, and that is all I used for my warband. And I had loads of fun doing that. It was just something different, you know, compared to how I'd played the game many other times. And I feel like I can't really do that on this game at the moment because the experience gain for companions seems really slow. So to have nothing but well, and also you're limited by your clan tier as to how many you can have as well. But I just feel like I'll be unable to enjoy that particular aspect. I think, oh my god, my health is low. So yeah, I kind of wish I could have more companions, and I kind of wish that they leveled up a little bit faster. I'm sure though there will be mods that are either out and already do that, or if they're not, will do that eventually. Short of that, I'm sure I'll be able to find a way of fiddling with it myself. But yeah, it's just two things I guess that I wish were a little bit different, because I just love having all those companions. Oh god, he's got a pitchfork. Oh, it's all right. We outranged him just. All right, they're all dead. I think they're all dead, aren't they? Skate Pouch says, pretty sure there's a mod for uncapped companion amount. There we go, that's cool. Yeah, I've not used mods on this game yet, Skag Pouch, and one of the reasons is because obviously they're patching it constantly at the moment, and I'm worried that I'll put a mod on and then the next day the mod will be out of date and won't work, and I'll have to be constantly updating mods as the game is getting updated, which, you know, is totally a first world problem to have, but I can't be bothered to be doing that constantly. So what I want to do is wait till the game is released in a state where they're patching it far less often, and then I'm going to start getting into the mods, because I won't have to constantly be tweaking and changing, and finding that, you know, the next day the mod that worked the day before is now no longer compatible and that kind of stuff. So, but I'm looking forward to getting the mods when things calm down a bit. As I said before, it's one of the things that I enjoyed so much about Warband, is just the sheer number of different mods that change the game up in so many ways and just keep it interesting, basically. Stop you getting bored of it, you know? I think that's really cool. Right, I'm going to take on these 25. Apparently, I'm not allowed in this fight because I didn't wait for my health to go up high enough. I was only on 18%, so we've also resolved. And again, look, we've lost a troop. We've lost a Kuzate heavy horse archer as well. Why is a heavy horse archer dying against looters? Like, I do these battles, nobody dies. And now suddenly the auto-resolve is certain doom. So, yeah, I mean, that's an end of tree Kuzate heavy horse archer. You know, that's as good as they come from that troop type. And yeah, we lost one. I had 3, I now have 2. Very upset with that. Need to pay closer attention to my health before I go into fight. So I normally do, but for some reason just then I didn't let it get up high enough. Right, is there going to be a tournament here? And am I going to have to sit around for a bit before I can take part? No, there isn't. We're all right. Ransom a tiny amount of prisoners. We've got some trading we can do. Yep, a bunch of stuff. None of this is particularly valuable. A rusty hoe. Got a couple of them. Bent pitchfork. Yeah. This is the first time I've played where I've noticed these different qualities of things showing up. So it's nice to see that progress has been made. But, you know, as I said, they're doing so much work on this. Like, there's patches. At one point, there seemed to be a patch every day. I don't know if they've slowed down a bit in the last few days, because as I said, I've been testing.
Yeah!
I've been testing the BattleTech mod instead of playing this recently, so I haven't noticed, but it's certainly felt quick. Now, what was that? That was Garrison. Thank you very much. He says, "Don't sell the Siaks. Melt them down. The steel is worth more." Ah, thank you for the tip. I did not know that. But you need charcoal and hardwood to do that. So does the cost still outstrip selling it even after that, after you've paid for those materials? Garrison says yes. Worth knowing. So yeah, that's a good tip. Thank you very much for that. Nice lady's dress. Hideous arm wraps. We're not going to do that. I just remember there are some of my guys don't actually have arm wraps right now, so we'll get those on. Bit of an improvement. Ooh, you actually got leather gloves. Lucky. Better than I've got. In fact, you know what? I'm yonking your leather gloves. Am I allowed to wear those? Yeah. I was a little bit worried for a moment that they might not be equipable in your town outfit, because some characters I noticed start off with stuff that's not equipable for town outfits, and as long as you don't take it off them, you get to keep it. Right. There we go. Done. Done and done. Right, we're going to sell all of that then. And we'll keep a pair of those. You never know. I might pick up a new companion sometime soon and regret selling them. Right. I think I'm done here. Let's see if there's anything cool to buy. Just look at armor. Let's filter by armor. A Western mail shirt. That would be very nice. But that is a bit outside of my budget. I mean, I could afford it, but it would be all of my money. So we're not going to go for that. Banded leather over mail. Bit cheaper. And not much worse. Only a little bit lower leg and arm armor. But still a little bit too pricey for my liking. Quite happy with my Highland scale mail for now that I managed to pick up for free off. I think I got that off some Sea Raiders, if I remember rightly. Not a bad little thing to grab. Why am I not finding any shoulders at the moment? I just seem to be in the wrong place for getting shoulders, it seems. Oh, well, I mean, there's these two, but I mean actually good wearable ones. They're appalling. Right, that'll do. On to the next place. Where's next? Ortesia. Let's go there, I think. Heading into the sunny south. The garrison's saying that, and you get smithy skills, which helps you level. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that's a good tip. I'm laying off the... Oh, hold on a minute. We need to talk to you. I'm laying off the smithing stuff at the moment, deliberately. Oh, there's two people we need to talk to there. All right, let's see what this guy says. All right, tell us about the battle. It was a tragedy that gnawed at the roots of all the great families of Calradia, even ours, so far away from the battle. We heard that the Empire was making war on the Sturgians, or maybe it was the other way around. I thought that we had no stake in this quarrel, but Nimir, a fiery young hero from the Bani Saren, asked me for permission to take some young warriors eager for glory. The Empire had left us alone for a while, and Neretzes was offering silver for men, so I thought, why not? Let them help the Empire. Ah, I should have known. The best course with wars is to have as little to do with them as you possibly can. So Nimir went and fought and won glory, but also got a number of men killed, especially those of the Bani killed, and he became boastful and arrogant. And then, well, that's the beginning of the great feud between the Saranis and the Kildees. But the rest of the story should perhaps leave. I should perhaps leave for someone else. Thank you very much. I must leave now. Please don't fight me. You're scary. Right, we've got to talk to this dude as well. So we're going to do that. And then I think that's that quest complete, actually. Well, this part of it anyway. It's a big chain quest. I'm sure you know. Right, who are you? Yes, we'll never forget that day. The day we learned that the old men who claimed that they had the right to rule us were doddering incompetents. I was with the vanguard. Neretzes apparently knew that the Battanians had planned an ambush. The Khuzate scouts had told him. He never bothered to inform us, so up we went, along a lovely wooded stream, until the Battanian arrows started whooshing in from all sides. We had our shields, but you can only point them in one direction at once. So we started to drop, one by one, until the Battanian falksmen came screaming out of the trees. Ordinarily, they'd be very vulnerable to archers, but well, old Neretzes hadn't thought to send any along with us, so they came upon us chopping and slashing, and we fought until we broke. I ran too, and any man who tells you he wouldn't in those circumstances is a liar. When I was sitting in the cold woods later that night, hiding with other fugitives, listening to the barbarians whoop and holler as they chopped off heads as trophies, I promised them that no Calradian soldier should again be led into battle by an emperor who knows so little of war. If you want more information, there are two people you might try to speak to. Istiana worked as a sort of unofficial spy master for Neretzes. She lives near Epicrote? I think that's how I'm going to say it. Epicrotia? Maybe? Who knows? That place. It ends with T. And then there is Arzagos? Let's go with Arzagos, who was his bodyguard. He's supposed to be near Maranath. I thought though I hear he's changed quite a bit since then. Okay, well, I'm leaving now. See you. Thank you for your information. Yes, we've completed that part of the quest now. So we've got to meet with these two people. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do one more battle against these guys, and then it's time for me to go. So Surrender or die. We're coming for you. Am I actually healthy enough to take part in this fight this time? I am. Let's get stuck in. Garrison says the smithy skill is garbage with its hidden stamina. Legit my biggest gripe with the game in its current state. What? Hold on. What's going on here? I seem to be the other side of some water. Right, let's get myself set up for this fight.
Horsemen, move! Horse archer forward! Give him hell!
And then the cavalry. Yeah, I've done a bit of smithing on one of my characters, but not done too much in general. I found it's one of those things that I just kind of wanted to blitz all at once, so I just kind of carrying around the materials and gradually save up a load. Because it's quite annoying. You've got to spend like time resting in between, haven't you, to be able to continue smithing, which gets a little bit frustrating. And so it's not something that I like doing constantly. I just figure I'll just do it eventually with someone when I'm in the mood for it. Is that the thing you're referring to with the hidden stamina? The fact that you end up having to, you know, you can only do a certain amount before you have to wait before you can do any more. And you leveled up. Who's 8 rated? Ah, Garrison says yes. Yeah, so I also find that annoying. Yeah. I honestly just feel like they should just remove it. Just remove the stamina thing. Just let you sit and craft to your heart's content. There we go. Another easy battle one. In fact, let's go to Ortesia. Let's leave ourselves in a settlement. And my warband is only 30 strong. One of them is wounded currently. So we need to get our army strength up to... army size up to strength, I should say, again. But where I want to recruit troops is all the way over there. And where I am is all the way over here. So we've got a long way to go. But we'll pick on bandits and little war bands as we go. I might have to pick up a bunch of random troops because we're getting to the point where... Do you remember that warband I started a mini war with earlier? What were they called? They were something beginning with K. I'm out of this. Maybe I'll be able to find them. Let's go home. What were they? Kuzanates or something? Were they something like that? No, I'm not spelling it correctly because it's not bringing it up. They're one of the clans, weren't they? Let's see. Someone that begins with K down here. Was it Karakurgits? It might have been the Karakurgits. Yes, these guys. So yeah, I started a war with these guys earlier, and I'm worried because it looks like they've got 4 different army stacks wandering around. And at some point, I'm going to accidentally bump into these, and I need to make sure my own army is big enough to defeat them. And it was quite a costly fight, the first one, wasn't it? So I should probably get my army up to strength. Because if we're heading over to the east, I imagine that is where they're mostly going to be spending their time. So need to be a little bit careful of that. But as you can see, they are at war with Clan Doyle, so need to watch my back there. But right, it's time to end the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully a bunch of you caught the Battletech news earlier for the Commander's Edition mod. If you didn't, you'll be able to find that on my in my VODs right here, or on my YouTube channel in a couple of days. That will go up there as well. And there's loads of interesting information about the latest version of Battletech Commander's Edition mod for 1.9. So check that out if you're interested to know what that's all about, or you missed half the stream or whatever. You know, I basically did a live recording. You'll have to excuse all the noise over it at the beginning as Garrison was cheering and giving bits and stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can still hear me over it. But yeah, so all the information's in there if you want to check that out in a couple of days on my YouTube or on the VODs on Twitch. I will be back next week at the usual time of 3 PM UK time. I think that's 10 AM Eastern at the moment, with some more Bannerlord for definite. I don't know if Battletech if the mod will be ready to stream by next week or not yet. I'm going to continue testing it between now and then, in between looking after William. So I will let you know as soon as I can when there's more information on that. But I'm obviously intending to start a stream up of the up-to-date version of the Commander's Edition mod as soon as it's ready. It's not quite ready for live showing yet, but it was ready enough that I could show you a bunch of its features. So that was nice. Yeah, and played a bit more Bannerlord, which I'm still enjoying. Looking forward to doing some more of this next week. Gradually building up my force and eventually having a Mongol horde worthy of note. But we are at the moment a Mongol gathering, not exactly worthy of the word horde yet, but we'll get there. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the new follows and the bits and the resubs. Thank you so much for that, guys. I really do appreciate it, particularly now that I'm only able to pump out a couple of episodes a week, all on a Saturday, because I'm looking after my son 5 days a week at the moment. But as I said, that's for the time being. In the future, normal service will resume when I'm able to resume it, and I will stream as much as I'm able to at that point. And I don't want this to die. I enjoy doing it, and hopefully you guys enjoy hanging out as well. It's a lot of fun spending time with you lot. So hopefully you'll see me next week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you all very much for joining. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. It really helps the channel grow as well. Leave a comment too. That's also helpful. And thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. Take care.